The Trump administration is still scrambling to cover their asses after the unrest in Minnesota. And that won't be easy. Some of them have a lot of ass to cover. But this administration is ready to step up and take accountability.
This morning, the blame game inside the Trump administration.
You have the President of the United States blaming Kristi Noem.
Noem is saying that she was just repeating what the White House told her to say, that this was the narrative that Stephen Miller had come up with.
Stephen Miller attempting to shift scrutiny to Border Patrol agents.
So you have Trump, Noem, and Miller all pointing fingers at each other. It's like a Mexican standoff for people who hate Mexicans. But things are clearly getting extremely ugly inside the Trump administration. And bear in mind, it started extremely ugly. But, you know, par for the course. It all makes sense. No further explanation needed.
I just want to hold up a flowchart, friend, of my understanding of the blame game here.
I don't want to say CNN is struggling financially, but this is the channel that used to talk to holograms of Will.i.am, and now they're just scribbling things on a napkin. Oh, that's why Wolf Blitzer's been selling his nudes online. Yes. So the Republicans are in disarray. Trump is doing exactly what you would expect him to be doing while his cabinet is falling apart, redirecting our attention to an election that happened 2 years ago.
We did so great in the election with Hispanic voters. We did so great with black men. We did so great with white everything.
White everything, all the whites, Jeremy Allen Whites, Betty Whites, Walter Whites, Snow Whites, white chicks, that's a twofer because it's black men dressed as white. But wait, hold on, I'm white and I didn't vote for Trump. So does that mean I'm black? Yes! Look who just got invited to the cookout. I'll bring my famous Craisins potato salad. What's that? I was uninvited? Just good to be in the conversation. And if you thought that Trump would use this rally as an opportunity to lower the temperature in Minnesota, well, you are stupid.
They have to show that they can love our country. They have to be proud. Not like Ilhan Omar. Did you see that wise guy? You know, she's always talking about the Constitution provides me with the following.
I will say, if Trump was going to do an impression of an African woman, it could have gone a lot worse than that. So let's just be grateful. This is such a weird thing for him to make fun of. The President of the United States is roasting people for knowing the Constitution? This is like the president of Nike being like, oh, I'm Michael Jordan. I like playing basketball in shoes. What a f***ing loser. It is not surprising that Trump was mocking Congresswoman Omar. He's been viciously attacking her for months, calling her garbage, saying that she and other Somali Americans should go back to where they came from. And last night in Minnesota, after Trump's rally, someone took his verbal attacks to the next level.
Overnight, a chaotic scene at a Minnesota town hall. A man charging Congresswoman Ilhan Omar moments after she took the podium, using a syringe, police say, to spray her with what witnesses describe as an unknown, strong-smelling liquid.
New reporting that it was apple cider vinegar.
Apple cider vinegar? What the f***, dude? Are you trying to pickle her? I'll show you. Your skin's gonna glow and you'll never get a cold. So weird. More importantly, can we just go back to the footage and watch how f***ing boss Omar's reaction is? Look at this. Look at this. She gets sprayed and she goes after the guy immediately. Dude, if that happened to me, I would be terrified. But Omar was like, this is dry clean only, bitch. Yes. Now let's let's be clear. We don't know why exactly this man squirted Ilhan Omar. And we would not be a trustworthy, reliable source if we just speculated wildly. Anyway, here's Donald Trump speculating wildly.
Speaking to ABC News, he suggested, without evidence, that the attack was somehow staged, saying, quote, "I think she's a fraud. I really don't think about that. She probably had herself sprayed knowing her."
Yeah, totally. She was probably like, oh, I forgot to wear perfume. I know, I'll have Crazy Jeff spray me mid-speech. Now, you might be wondering how the president could react to an act of political violence this way, but it's pretty simple. Here, let me just explain. Okay, see, dumb thing, Trump's brain, Trump's mouth. I take it back. These things are great. So Trump didn't spend much time thinking about Congresswoman Omar because he had something much bigger going on today. He held an event to promote his new Trump accounts, featuring a lineup of guests that includes Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank, Cheryl Hines from Curb Your Enthusiasm, Michael Dell from the computer you buy when you can't afford a Mac, and Ted Cruz from your nightmares. And then there was one truly special guest.
There's a certain person that's here who's the greatest and most successful female rapper in history, Nicki Minaj. And I said, I'm gonna let my nails grow because I love those nails. I'm gonna let those nails grow.
Oh, no, Mr. President, don't let those nails get near your delicate hand. Seriously, look at this. Oh, one slip and Trump's hand is going to start leaking like a busted waterbed. It's like a chainsaw holding hands with a Ziploc bag of chili. Things could get real messy real quick. Now, honestly, these accounts aren't the worst idea that either Trump or Nicki has endorsed. Basically, it's like an IRA for babies.
Trump accounts will give $1,000 in federal money to every baby born between January 1st, 2025 and the end of 2028. The money will be invested until the child can access it when they turn 18.
Wow. I didn't expect this from Donald Trump. Mostly the part where he says you can't touch something until it turns 18. This is actually a rare, objectively okay Trump policy. And if helping children so generously seems off-brand for the Trump administration, don't worry. This new ad promoting the accounts makes the bigger picture much more clear.
Introducing a new Trump policy to give you $1,000 when you turn 18. If you can make it that far. From the twisted mind of Donald Trump comes the Trump Account Challenge. You'll get $1,000 if you can live long enough to turn 18 in Donald Trump's America. You'll have to survive no vaccinations, environmental disasters, and so many microplastics. And what else? Oh yeah, guns.
Bing, 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 bing.
They're everywhere. School, the airport, the Cheesecake Factory. Only America's strongest will make it to 18 and take home the grand prize of $1,000. And if you don't want to participate, too bad, bitch. Should have thought of that before being born. The Trump Account Challenge. Let the funds begin.